Hey guys, this is Connor at Conquest Human Performance, and today I want to talk a little bit about starting small with nutrition. I mean that very literally. This won't be the best approach for everyone, but if you have struggled to maintain a diet in the past, you find that your motivation to change your nutrition is kind of low, and your willpower is being spent very easily, and there's not too much of it to go around. This might be a better way to go. So, what exactly I'm talking about is just picking a couple or even a single small, definable, discrete factors in your nutrition game to change, things that will lead you towards whatever your long-term goal may be, but that you can chop up and make very simple and very approachable, something you can do every day. This is in contrast to what a lot of people will do, which is just kind of jump on an entirely new diet or an entirely new style of eating, or go from, they'll just pick a random Monday. It happens a lot. Just pick a random Monday, say, oh, I'm going to change everything in my life and my diet on that Monday, and then they proceed to just binge the entire weekend leading up to that to get all the fun out of the system, and then they change everything, which is fine if you're ready for that. But most people aren't ready for that. And what ends up happening is you go through this dramatic lifestyle change, you're not entirely ready for it, and then you end up falling back into your old lifestyle because it was just too much too soon. So if that sounds like you, you might be better off starting really small. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. The only real drawback is that when you start really small, the effects you'll see from changes can be equally small. They're not necessarily going to be small, but in all likelihood, they'll have a little less impact than if you just did an overhaul overnight on everything. But they can still have a significant impact. And if you find that the actual behavior of making sustainable change is a problem for you, it's the way to go. Because if you're one of those people that changes everything overnight and has to jump on a new fad diet or switch entirely to eating vegetarian or paleo or whatever it has to be, and you find that you can maintain that for like 1 to 3 months, and then you're off the dieting wagon for a year or two after that just to recover, it's not working for you. Like, are you getting sustainable results from that? No, you're not. You may get great results for that 1 to 3 months. Maybe those results last for another couple months after you're off that wagon, and then you're back to where you were, if not worse. So what we do when we start small is pick something that's very easily definable that you're not doing well with right now that'll help you get to your goal. So I'm going to assume that for most people, weight loss is a pretty common goal, or rather fat loss. Most people, safe to say that will be watching this, would be a bit more comfortable with a little less body fat. But lots of these small changes will help you towards many ends, like many of the goals many of the tiny goals that you can select that'll help with weight loss will also help with muscle definition, or help with recovery, or help with stress, etc. So what I mean, pick one single thing to change. Do that thing every day. Don't pick another thing until you have shown repeatedly that you can do that thing easily. There are a couple different ways to do this. So if you look at what you're doing right now and you decide, well, I'm eating all right. I am eating some fruits and vegetables, some lean protein. I'm not eating fast food or any horrendous junk food that's a huge problem. But I'm not drinking any water throughout the day. I drink 1 glass of water. Well, that's a pretty good, easy place to start, because you don't have glaring deficits in other parts of your diet. And nutrition is a huge part of your diet. It's important for energy levels. It's important to help with good decision making and keeping you full. So obviously, like the background or backdrop for a lot of other decisions. So you might choose your water intake. And again, you don't need to make it a dramatic change. If you're drinking 1 cup of water right now and you have to choke it down because you hate drinking water, start small. start with drinking your 1 cup of water right when you wake up in the morning. And then after that, plan on having a 1 cup at lunch, plan on having 1 cup around dinner. That's it. Just make it really, really easy. This is not going to disrupt your life in a major way. It's not going to be painful. It's not even going to be that inconvenient. It's something that should be very attainable to do every single day consistently in a sustainable way. So pick something really small like that and just nail it. Nail it every single day. Let the rest of your diet kind of do what it's been doing. Don't stress about it. That's not what you're focusing on right now. You're focusing on this one tiny goal. Okay, so let everything else kind of go as it has been going. Focus on getting your water intake. And when you can wake up and do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you're thinking about it, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it starts turning into something that's a bit more automatic. And then a week later, it's looking like it's just part of your lifestyle now. What's the habit forming time period? It's like 28 days or something like that. That's whatever. It doesn't matter. Once you find that you can do this consistently and the habit is not in any danger of disappearing overnight, pick another small thing. What's the next biggest or what's the next easiest target in your diet? Are you really eating enough fibrous veggies? A lot of people don't. That's a really easy target. So what can we do? You can start changing every meal to include a little like smaller or small but equal helpings of fibrous veggies. So like you could cook up a whole bunch of vegetable or cut up a whole bunch of raw veggies at the start of the week and just kind of add a few pieces of veggie to each meal. Or if you find that's going to throw off your meals and you don't really like eating them at meal times, find a different way to add them in. Make veggies part of a snack. Have a couple snacks a day that feature or focus on veggies. Just get something easy like baby carrots or cut up some broccoli or something really easy. And again, small. Do not think I have to eat a head of broccoli every single day or else this isn't going to work. What we're trying to do is change small behaviors, make them into regular behaviors, and then we can worry about expanding them over time, because you fail the exact opposite way. You try to change too much behavior, change too big of a behavior all at once, and you can't sustain it. So we're going to do the opposite. Small behavior, consistent change, and then change it over time once you've mastered it. So the veggie thing, either add them to the meals, make them a little bit more convenient that way, cut them up at the start of the week, add them into snacks. The same can be done with lean protein. Maybe you want to add some lean protein in the form of chicken breasts or fish or something like that to most of your meals. You could do that pretty easily. Again, prepare ahead of time, make it as convenient as possible. A very discrete goal that you can work on. If that doesn't work for you and you still think that your protein intake is low, then you can just add a protein snack to your afternoon or to your evening. Whatever is going to disrupt your lifestyle as little as possible. So start small. Pick a very specific goal that you can do over and over and over again until it's natural and mastered, and then expand from there. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe here. I'm going to do another video on big changes, and talk to you again soon.